from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the New York Yankees. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Siggy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set. So here's the lefty, Babe Ruth. Siggy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low twos. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how they... The hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Grady Sizemore leading things off and takes a strike. There's the strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And here is Jason Kipnis. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Ruth, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a 2-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Snags it on the run. And there are 2 outs. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Siggy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. And Siggy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hit.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. Guardians nothing. Back in the Bronx, getting the nod in this one, Gavin Williams. What should we keep an eye on here?
Oh, this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Now a fly ball to right center. Bellinger makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And here's the veteran outfielder, Freddie Williams.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. 1-2 now. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Sizemore makes the play. 2 away now.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Babe.
Stepping in for the Yankees, Babe Ruth. Hard hit right side. Gets it to first. Inning over. So the Yanks go in order. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jim Thome. Ruth, 26 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Ruth back to work. Close, but called the ball. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. Fastball for a strike. And he chases that one. 1 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Here's Lane Thomas. There's the strike. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Outside.
Fastball is outside. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two on the way. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And here comes Bellinger. Just missed. Bellinger matched a homer in his last game. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's in the dirt. And that's down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Two down, nobody on. And there's ball 4.
Base, ball 4.
And that's their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Foul ball. That one catches the zone. That is strike 2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Guardians lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
at
up
the plate.
for the
Lou
Yankees,
Gehrig.
the first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
That one lifted to left. Doby sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Mickey.
And up next for New York, Mickey Mantle. In the air, left side. Doby settles under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting sixth, the catcher.
Here's a big power threat. Jorge Posada.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Off balance throw in time. And that is that. Yanks held in check. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back, and some tough numbers on the mound over the course of this past month as we take a look. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fry launched a homer in his most recent game.
Ball. He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
2-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Got the count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gary Sanchez now. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line drive.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Grady.
Back to the top of the lineup, Grady Sizemore digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the batter now, Jason Kipnis.
No, that's hot.
Throw, safe. Posada too late with the throw. Yeah, that's fouled off. Sizemore at second with 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back.
Leading
And
off
coming off
for
a
the
series where the
Yankees,
pitching
the
was
second baseman,
outstanding.
okay.
We take a look at those numbers.
Ramirez.
Not
One
close
ball, no
with that
strike.
one. Ball 1. There's a strike.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here comes the 0-1. Fought off foul. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd.
1-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Sanchez gathers, throws to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about scrambling out, let alone get a piece and hope. he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
That clips the zone. 0-2. And there's a ball.
That missed. That's
really
a ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Down in order go the Yankees. Still no score. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Larry Doby. And takes low for ball 1.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That one
2-2.
missed. Caught him looking for the K.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boone. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Next to hit, Jim Thome. Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
Foul ball there. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Thomas.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Posada. Tag. Great throw.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Fourth inning underway, no score.
Ball.
And that
That's the
skips
ball.
into dirt. The other way. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Bottom 4. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Tony Gwynn. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away. Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw. Tag. Out. Great throw by Gary Sanchez.
Well, they tried to press their luck a little after having just picked up their first hit of this ball game. So that caught stealing kind of stings. Can't blame them for trying to get something going offensively, but so far it's just not happening for these guys.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back, Bellinger, back some more. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. His 12th of the season, and they lead it. It's 1-0. Zingy, that's his 299th career homer.
Yep, closing in on a pretty big career milestone. 300 will be extremely special. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now, Babe Ruth rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that one upstairs. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Center field. And there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 4.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Lou Gehrig. Fly to left his first time. And that's outside.
No, that's out.
Next offering is downstairs.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
On the outside corner, and it's 2-1 now. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
He swings and fouls one off. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Goes down looking. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ruth back to work. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Guardians being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second, and now the tying run is into scoring position. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that is out of play. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. And that one fouled off. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Digging in, David Fry.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Bellinger, the runner at second with one away. And that's outside. Ball 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Gwynn gets there. He's under it. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Gary Sanchez at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Out in front and foul to the left side. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air to left, down the line. Mantle moving under this one. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. He continues. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The left fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That's the ball.
Misses inside. Now 1 and 2. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Now the catcher up to hit. Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1.
Ball.
In the dirt. Posada, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that drops in for a strike. That one fouled off. 2 and 2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fastball is outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second, no outs. Jose Ramirez stepping in now for the Yankees. That one fouled off. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the third baseman, Bobby Grich. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and it just misses.
Wood.
2 outs with a runner at third. And now 2-1.
That's the ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering upstairs. Derek Jeter waiting to hit for the Yankees. Runner at third, 2 away. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
When you go that deep into the bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Struck out looking in his first at-bat. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luke Weaver getting loose out there. Stephan also throwing. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Top 6. So in now for Cleveland, Grady Sizemore.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's too low, and
down.
it's 1-0. Just missed.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Fouled off. He was late Got him swinging on the curveball. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Kipnis in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. The Yanks leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missing inside.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
That misses, and it's a full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Larry Doby digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 13th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jim Thome. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. High fly ball out towards left center. Mantle makes the catch, inning over. Solo homer to tie it for Cleveland. All even at 1 apiece. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Tony Gwynn.
The center fielder, Tony. Gwynn.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Bernie.
And next for New York, Bernie Williams. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Williams looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. In for a strike, and it's 1-1.
You know, Boog, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tied Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tied Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off.
Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him.
The
and he hit him. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Gavin Williams gives way, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. New pitcher now, Luke Weaver.
Number 30.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit,
The
but he made
baseman,
solid
number 4,
contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Yeah.
Luke Eric stepping in now for the Yankees. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him.
Number
Put a pretty
7.
good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last two pitches were well executed.
2 on, 2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Yanks strand a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. We go to the top of the seventh. There's Lane Thomas now.
Hitter, Lane Thomas.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Late on that fastball.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that's in the dirt. Ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. So 2 balls and no strikes. And that's in for a strike. In for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. C.J. Abrams digs in for the Guardians. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Now pitching.
Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
Big swing and miss stuff right here. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He sends it out of here. Home run number 5 on the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Now here is David Fry.
No,
First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
And it's fouled away. Two outs. Next offering misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Up next for Cleveland.
Two outs, runner at first. Here's Gary Sanchez now, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag.
No, that's down. Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Fry leads off first with two down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game
for the
summary.
Yankees, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
That just misses. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground. Abrams in plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. And fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Grich in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. That misses.
No, that's out.
And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two here. Swing and a liner, base hit out of the right center field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now Derek Jeter outside low, and that is ball 1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Inside. And that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Jeter takes the strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout.
Back now in the Bronx, we go to the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Grady Sizemore. Clase measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Clase back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
That's in there. That one ripped. Gwynn tracks it down for the out.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
Pitching for the New York Yankees, number 52, York Yankees.
Kipnis in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Hunter Gaddis getting ready to go. Goose, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Into center and a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Larry Joby.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Thrown there. Safe. Runner at second here. One gone. Just off the inside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one misses up and in. Now 2-2. Good eye right there.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Got him swinging.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And the batter now, Jim Thome. Sliced hard but foul. And that one missing low. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-2 count.
Just outside. And the count is 2-2.
2-2.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Got a full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Pitching for the
pitcher on here, Hunter Gaddis.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Thomas in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kipnis, the lead runner at second. Tomey at first, 2 out of the inning. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Posada collects, fires to first, in time. So the drop third.
Pitching for
Back
the
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom. For the eighth, Tim Herron.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Gwynn in the box now. Takes strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
0-2 now.
1-2.
Stays alive. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been
Now
really
batting,
hot
the
lately.
right
Once you
field,
get the ball by the
Jorge.
pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Bernie Williams. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Sizemore raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here.
Now batting,
Wind
the
just
designated
absolutely
hitter,
killed it.
Babe.
And now the DH, Babe Ruth. 0 for 3 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right side,
That's a foul
and a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
The
And
first
the
baseman,
tying
number
run
4.
is now in scoring position. So 2 down now. And here is Lou Gehrig. 1 for 3. And there's the strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tim Herron won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Pitching for
Paul
Cleveland.
Sewald on the pitch out of
Number
the pen here.
34.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers. So he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Now here is Mickey Mantle.
0-1.
Missed with a changeup, and the count even 1-1. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that is that. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. Last chance coming up. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now it's the right fielder, Cody Bellinger. Fought off foul. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. He just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Abrams in the box, lays off for ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that one fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
1 down, base is empty. And downstairs.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. And that quickly 2 away.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 54, Goose Gossett.
Ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Shane McClanahan, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. And a foul ball. And it is 2-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
This could end it. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Goose throws over. Chisholm back on a dive.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Sanchez in the box now. Takes strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. It's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. Got it. And that's the ball game.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.